Hey, how we doing? Welcome to Geeks and Gamers Play. And you may remember a few months ago, I think it started at the end of last month, that the Sonic co-creator Yuji Naka was suspected and arrested for insider trading, and he has now been found guilty. Luckily for him, though, his sentencing is only suspended, so that means he won't see any jail time unless he gets in trouble again during his suspension. So Sonic co-creator Yuji Naka found guilty of insider trading. Now, he did make quite a bit of money off this. Now, you got to be really brave and really smart to try to pull this type of shit, because these big companies, they are very clever when it comes to their money, and when they see that people are taking their money, they ain't happy. Once you go for the money is when people really start to notice, so you have to be very, very smart when you're stealing from a company you work for. Not that I'm condoning it or anything. So, the former Square Enix and Sega developer Yuji Naka has now been sentenced to 2 years and 6 months in prison with a probation period of 4 years, and he's also received fines that add up to about 1.2 million USD, so that's a lot of money. So the website and social media, SegaBits, shared a bit more detail about this, and based on the translation of a Yahoo Japanese news story explaining how Naka has been given a 4-year suspension for showing remorse. So basically, he said he was sorry that he got caught stealing money, so they made his sentence suspension. So he doesn't have to go to jail unless he gets caught doing something while he's still on his suspended sentence. Anyway, he is still have to comply with certain rules from the court to avoid jail time, and must pay both fines, which add up to 173 million yen in total, which is over 1 million USD. And by my calculations, it's about 1.2 million USD. So quite a bit of money. So if you missed previous updates, Naka was one of 2 other former Square Enix employees who were accused of purchasing shares in developers Aiming and A-Team ahead of the launch of both Dragon Quest Tact and Final Fantasy VII The First Soldier. Now, Final Fantasy VII The First Soldier was that mobile battle royale game, which I think might have already been shut down. Anyway, and he was then selling the stocks when the games was publicly announced. So he waited, so he bought shares, waited until the game was announced, so the shares went up, and then sold them. Yeah, that's illegal. So as highlighted by Yahoo Japan, Tokyo District Court sentenced Naka under violation of Japan's Financial Instruments and Exchange Act. He was previously arrested twice for inside trading alongside Tahuki Suzuki and Fumika Suzuki. I probably absolutely butchered those names. So Naka's most recent video game release was the troubled Square Enix title Balan Wonderland. After falling out with the company, former Sonic team members and the Bluebirds co-creator Naito Oshima, he took up the pastime of the mobile game development. So all in all, I think he got off pretty lightly considering what he did, because we all know once you start going for people's money, that's when shit gets real. So yeah, I would have bet that he was going to go into jail guaranteed. So I was wrong on that one. He managed to get off of a suspended sentence. Must have a really good lawyer. But you tell me how you feel about this in the comment section down below. And be sure to subscribe to Geeks and Gamers Play. And I'll see you all in the next video.